Hello, everyone. My name is Crystal Skirvin, and I'm a Regional Community Coordinator in the Department of Homeless Solutions and Equitable Communities in the Office of Equitable Communities. I serve the Central Region, which includes areas such as downtown San Diego, Mid-City, and southeastern San Diego. And here with me today is Justine Kozo, who is the Regional Community Coordinator, or RCC, for North Central Region. And we both just want to thank you for the opportunity to share information about our department and our role as RCCs in community engagement and advancing equity throughout the regions. So our department is led by Barbara Jimenez, who is our Community Operations Officer for the Health and Human Services Agency. Within the department, there are 3 offices that include the Office of Homeless Solutions, which is led by Deanna Beck, the Office of Equitable Communities, led by our boss, Jennifer Bransford Coons, and the Office of Immigrant and Refugee Affairs, led by Director Lucero Chavez Basilio. The focus of our department is to serve as a central point of collaboration for our partners to ensure equity among all San Diegans and reduce homelessness in the region. RCCs are new positions that were created to continue the work of regional directors. We focus on health and economic equity through a regional lens and are a bridge between the community and the county. There are 6 RCCs, 1 for each of the 6 regions, and we reflect the communities we serve, having longstanding experience working, living, or both in our designated region. Our primary role is to enhance our community engagement efforts while focusing on addressing the needs of underserved areas, embracing diversity, social and health equity, economic inclusion, and poverty reduction, all of which supports the county's vision of a just, sustainable, and resilient future for all. Another one of our primary roles is to co-lead our regional Live Well San Diego community leadership teams. Now, these teams meet monthly or bi-monthly and include cross-sector partners representing businesses, community and faith-based organizations, schools, colleges, medical facilities, and more. Many are Live Well San Diego partners or potential partners. And this is our team. You see Jeanette Badagan, who is the RCC for South. That's me, Crystal Skirvin, the RCC for Central. Then we have Kellyanne Rodriguez in East, Justine Kozo, who is on the call with me for North Central, Belinda Slatabo in North Inland Region, and Herminia Ramirez, who is in the North Coastal Region. We are a tenured group of county and community leaders with diverse perspectives, skills, strengths, and lived experiences. This allows us to tap into each other's expertise to best serve our regions in a non-silo approach. And yes, community engagement is at our core. As RCCs, we regularly attend community events with our community health and engagement teams and our community health workers. We focus on ensuring that we and the materials we provide are culturally responsive, linguistically responsive, and accessible. In this last year, our teams have attended over 300 community events, and we were able to plan and hold our annual Grandparents Raising Grandchildren event, which brought 850 family members to the San Diego Zoo and Wild Animal Park during the summer. And now I'll pass it on to Justine to tell you more about our community health workers.
Thank you so much, Crystal. And yes, I'm excited to share that the position of community health worker is now a brand new position in the county. And we are a fortunate department in that we got to bring on a team of community health workers to work with us and help improve our community engagement efforts. So the spirit behind a community health worker, or the whole intention of this work, is to serve as bridges to the community. These are individuals that are from the community and trusted by the community, and they can help elevate needs of the community as well as priorities and help us focus our efforts on improving access to resources And they aid in that piece very much too. So they are out in the community at events, tabling, working with individuals one-on-one, and really helping connect them to resources, either through direct assistance or a warm handoff. And we're going through the process right now, since this is a relatively new position to the county, where we're building a curriculum internally to help train these community health workers. And we're also working on getting them out there in the communities. So they're working with some of our community health engagement teams, again, going to events, going to one-on-one partner organizations and working with individuals directly. And they're working internally with other departments at the county, as well as external community partners. So they're this wonderful resource. There are eyes and ears out there in the community, and really providing this continuous feedback loop, so we know where to focus our efforts and improve our systems and provide more services that meet the community's needs. Next slide. This is another one of our projects that's housed in our department. We call the Translation, Language, and Cultural Connection Work Group. And the idea behind this work group is to bring together our diverse and multilingual county staff to a place where they can share best practices, resources, tools, troubleshoot challenges, come up with solutions, all focused around creating outreach and educational materials for the community that are accurately translated, culturally responsive, have accessible language, meaning written in plain language so that our community can relate to it, understand it, and trust the information, and also that our communication is trauma-informed. So this is part of a larger strategy that was supported by our Board of Supervisors just within the last year, and that's creating an equitable and inclusive communication strategy for the entire county. So really, these meetings are bringing staff together that are doing a lot of this community engagement work, or are assisting with translating flyers or creating content for flyers or other type of external communications, and just figuring out a way that we can support each other, come up with some best practices, put on trainings for staff. Just to give you one example, we've created an internal English-Spanish glossary of commonly used terms. And this helps create consistency across all of our departments and how we create our materials, making sure that we translate the same terms and names consistently across all of our communications. So this is really an exciting group. And if you're an external partner listening to this, this is something that we encourage other organizations to try out. All of our organizations have staff that are diverse and multilingual and have diverse lived experiences, and can really share their knowledge, experiences, and ideas around how to make better communications. So if you're ever interested in talking about this, you can reach out to us and we're happy to share more. Next slide, please. And this is a well, actually, I should say it's not fully comprehensive. We have a lot of partners going in all of our regions, and we love our partners and our partnerships. And some of you watching this webinar right now might be on this list. These are just some of the great partners that we work with and are represented in all of our 6 regions. So we are, we couldn't do this work without our partners. We really embrace the collective impact model of working together to achieve common goals. This is all within the Live Well San Diego vision of creating regions that are healthy, safe, and thriving. So these are just a sprinkling of some of the great partners that we work with. And if you are ever interested in connecting with these organizations, we're always happy to provide a warm connection and a warm handoff. Next slide, please. And along those same lines, in terms of growing our partnerships and connecting more with our partners and figuring out opportunities to collaborate, our office brings on a lot of Live Well San Diego partners. And you watching this might be a Live Well San Diego partner. And if you are, thank you for being among our trusted network of partners. And if you're not and you're interested in becoming a partner, we are happy to help walk you through that process. And we are constantly bringing on new partners. And these are partners representing all sectors of society: medical institutions, academic, immigrant refugee serving, health and wellness institutions, cities, government. And really, it just means that as a partner, you embrace and support the Live Well San Diego vision, again, of creating communities that are healthy, safe, and thriving, and that you're doing that in your work and you're committed to it. And so we go through a process of recognizing these partners, and just these photographs on this slide depict a couple of our recent partners, San Diego Mission Academy and STAR PAL, which stands for Sports Training Academics and Recreation Police Athletic League. So these are just an example of some of the great partners we've recently brought on. And being a partner means that you get access to a wonderful network of other Live Well San Diego partners. You also get to attend events like the Live Well San Diego Advance, and we have a Live Well 5K that happens every summer. And we have a newsletter that goes out to all of our partners, highlighting our partners' great work. And it's really just a way of recognizing the great work that you do. Next slide. And this is about our regional leadership team meetings. So in each of the regions, as you can see on this slide, we have monthly leadership team meetings. And this is an opportunity to convene organizations that are working in or serving the various communities within these different regions. It's an opportunity to come together, to network, to share concerns, to collaboratively work together to address priorities in the community, to build projects with one another. They're a wonderful way to meet other people doing similar work or get connected to organizations that are working in an area in which you would like to grow or be connected to. And so you can see the different schedules. They take place on different days and times throughout the month. And each of the regions has focus areas. For instance, I'm looking at South right now, and they're focusing on mental health, food insecurity, and homelessness. I represent the North Central region, and we're focusing on youth and families, food security, homelessness, as well as behavioral health. And so they all have their different priorities. There's a lot of overlap and similarity. We bring in speakers, we highlight organizations that attend these meetings, and everyone and anyone is welcome to join. So you're invited, and if you want to attend any of these meetings, please feel free to reach out to us and we will happily extend an invitation to you. And next slide. That is it. So if you have any questions, we are here to answer them. We are happy to make connections. We're happy to have a more in-depth discussion at any point. And thank you so much for your time listening to this webinar, and hope to meet you in person at the Advance. Take care.